Hello and welcome to more The Legend of Zelda, the Minish Cap. We've got Eslo with the message for us once again. That phantom we saw earlier, he said he was an ancient king of Hyrule. He's talking about Gustav, the ancient king ghost guy that put a ketchup stain on my map. What else do we do now? The element was nowhere to be seen in the wind ruins. I guess we'll just have to go to the place marked on our map. But first, you should infuse your sword with that element. We must head for the elemental sanctuary. Alright, so we're gonna head directly for that elemental sanctuary. Let's go ahead and whip out our Ocarina of Wind, and we're gonna fly back. Are you kidding me? I was in the middle of transporting and I get hit by an Octorok. But we're gonna go back to Hyrule Town, and we'll go directly to the north. But real quick, I do want to point out that we are now going to be able to access this one right here. This fusion that we were able to do a long time ago, we're now going to be able to access. So this one was someone thinking of a heart that wanted to fuse with, let me double check here. Okay, I just double checked, and it would be someone thinking of a heart that wants to fuse with a green triangle. So this is one of the old ones that was random, so you do have to go hunting for this one, but we've got it. So let's go up to Hyrule Castle Garden and check that card out. I'm gonna go ahead and equip my Pegasus boots just to speed up the running here a little bit here. I don't know why I said here twice. Don't worry about that, crud. Let's go ahead and run right past this. I've been through here so many times that I've kind of got the path down. Now, before I actually go where I want to go, I want to go over this way instead, because, well, there's a little ladder right here, and before we couldn't do anything down here, but now that we have the lantern, we actually can. So let's go inside, and you can see it is kind of dark. We already got the heart piece that was right there, but we couldn't train at the dojo before because it's too dark. But maybe if we light these cruds up, maybe we can train here. Let's go talk to him. You're in the presence of the true Master Swordsman of Hyrule, Grimblade. If you train with me, you will become a true Master Swordsman. So, would you like to train here? I mean, as long as I don't get possessed, then I'm okay with it. You will learn the meaning of power with this technique, the Sword Beam. First, when your hearts are full. Second, swing your mighty sword. That's really all there is to it, young swordsman. Do you understand? That was pretty complicated, but I think I got it. But this is only the beginning. Now comes the real thing. One must feel the technique. Oh no. Oh no, it's gonna happen, dude. We are definitely getting possessed. Oh well, he's hitting us with the erg. But yeah, he's gonna possess us, and there goes the sword beam. So it's kind of like the peril beam, except the peril beam you have to have one heart. This one you have to have full hearts. This one is usually a bit more handy because it's pretty rare that I'm on one heart, but not that rare that I'm on full hearts. So I'll be able to use this one sometimes. It's not gonna come out too often. Usually I'd rather just get in people's faces and swing, or if I'm fighting from range, I'd rather use the bow or a boomerang or something, but sometimes I will use that sword beam. So alright, we got that. We also got Tiger Scroll number 6. I guess I can show you guys that. So for that, we can now go get the 6th newsletter, which we've already paid for, so we just have to walk up and take it. But for now, what I want to do is go to the Elemental Sanctuary. We can't really do that because it is blocked off, but very conveniently, see this guard right here, this guard is very smart. He's just standing there. These guards, very smart. They're just standing there, but if we go down this way, there are some guards that are not very smart. They're doing the worst thing possible, which is walking around. They think they're being smart and patrolling, but what really is happening is they're leaving themselves some blind spots. If you just stood down there in the walkway, then there's nothing I could have done about it. But because these guys are walking back and forth, we can actually sneak past them here. So if we get inside their line of sight, they will kick us out. So we have to be kind of careful. As long as you're walking behind them, you're fine. So just like that, we'll walk over and let's hide down here. And now we've got 2. This section's a little bit more tricky. So this guy, we're gonna wait and sneak by. There we go. Okay, we got it. And I want to go up here. This is where I actually want to go, right there. But I want to show you guys the fountain we dried up a long time ago. So this is from the fusion. It just has some fairies. A very inconvenient fairy fountain, but it is there. And of course, if you shrink down and go to the backside, there's some stuff in there as well. I showed that, I think, an episode or 2 ago. So with that, let's go inside this place. We'll go and fight some ropes, I guess. Oh, wow. I think I killed one of them with my sword beam. So there you go, Sword Beam can be pretty handy. Unfortunately, I don't think Sword Beam can pick up items for you. Oh well. Let's go over this way. Kill that rope! Die! Yeah. So you can only have one beam out at a time, so you can't throw a second one until the first one clashes into something. But if you're right next to something like this, you can see it can come out pretty fast. So right here, we just hit one little button, and we're good to go. That'll put us inside Hyrule Castle. Most of the doors are closed, but the one leading to the courtyard is open up, so we can go inside. And let's go into the Elemental Sanctuary. And you know what? It's a long, straight walk, so I'm gonna go get those Pegasus boots back out. Here we go. And here we are. So we've got the Earth element, we've got the Fire element, let's go ahead and infuse the water element. The power of the water element has infused your blade. The power of this element allows you to split into 3 copies. Oh boy, so we can now split into 3. And also, just a side note, I want to point out, this area, the Elemental Sanctuary, totally gives me Golden Sun vibes. I don't know if I'm the only one, or if anyone else has even played Golden Sun. Can we jump down here? Oh gosh, we're gonna have to walk down. Oh well. So the weird thing is, even though we can now split into 3, we still only have to hit 2 buttons to get out of here, so I guess we'll split into 3 here, and there we go. But we can do the triple spin attack. Nice. Yeah, let's go right on through here. And we are done with the Elemental Sanctuary, guys. That's all there was to it. So to get back out, I'm just going to walk back out the way we came, and then I'm going to talk to a guard, and that will have him kind of escort me into a different area there. So let's go all the way back through here. Whoa, whoa. And from here, I'm just going to go over, and that guard's head is clipping inside of the bush? The hedge, I don't know. Let's talk to this guy. So there we go. We are now done with Hyrule Castle Garden. Now that we've done that, now that we've infused with the 3rd element, there's a whole bunch of different fusions that have opened up. But don't you worry, guys. We're not going to have another 4-episode collection arc or anything like that. It'll just be 1 episode. So the place where we actually need to go is over this way. We have to go inside. And now that we have our ability to split into 3, I'll just show you guys, we can now push this rock. And that is where we have to go to the area marked on our map. So we'll do that in the next episode. Today, I want to go and get some fusions and crud done. So let's go back to Hyrule Town. Actually, you know what? No, not Hyrule Town. Let's go ahead and fly to Minish Woods, actually, because that is the first place I want to be. So let's go ahead and fly right to here. Here we go. And what I'm going to do is shrink down and go right inside Minish Village. First off, there's a fusion I want to do there, but also the Pico Light that we deposited the red potion with the Pico Light guy a while ago, so now we can finally go and get the last Pico Light. But I want to go inside here because we could talk to this guy. Hey, buddy. Leave through this door. Oh, okay. Still says the same thing, but we can go and fuse with him. We've got Gentari here, so we'll go ahead and do that fusion. Hopefully my fusion counter is not too far off. I know I do make some editing mistakes with it sometimes. You know what would be great? A bomb that went off only when you wanted. Actually, I think I could probably make one of them with just a few minor tweaks. Alright, so we'll have to go talk to that guy. That's the bomb guy right outside of Minish Woods here, or outside of Minish Village. So I'm going to go and get the Pico Light crud first, and then we'll go talk to the guy outside. Let's go get our Pegasus boots out just to run a little bit more quickly. I like to try to slap the nuts as we go, but I kind of missed that one. Okay, got that one at least. Anything? Man, we're missing 1/4 heart of life, which means we can't do sword beams. It's like the tiniest little amount of life, but it's all you need to not have sword beams. But alright, the orange Pico Light will now bloom, so let's go talk to this guy. Look, I succeeded in growing an orange Pico Bloom thanks to your help. I'm so grateful to you. As long as you don't grate me like a cheese grater. I don't know where I was going with that, but I'm taking a break from my research, but I have lots of good ideas. Super Pico Bloom, Hyper Pico Bloom, Cyber Pico Bloom. Which one should I work on first? Alright, so that's it. We are now done with this room. The little Pico Light gathering side quest is complete. We've got all of them. So with that done, I'm going to go back outside Minish Village, and let's go talk to that guy and see if we can do something with our bombs. Ooh, we're healed up. We got sword beams. Well, we're back outside here, so let's go inside and let's talk to this guy. And he also has a fusion for us. At last, it's complete. The remote bomb. It blows up whenever you want. If you ever need normal bombs again, just trade me back for them. So, want to trade for remote bombs? Sure. So yeah, you might think remote bombs came from Breath of the Wild or something, but no, they are definitely in this game. I think this is the first game to ever do remote bombs, unless I'm mistaken, but I'm pretty sure this is the first one. So alright, we got that crud. And yeah, if we want to get our normal bombs back, we have to talk to him, because we can't have both. We can only have remote or normal. So with the remote bombs, you set it down, and when you press the button a second time, it'll explode. It is really, really handy. One, because you don't have to wait very long, and two, you can hold on to it safely, use it in combat pretty easily as well. It's really cool. The only downside to remote bombs compared to regular bombs is you can only have one out at a time, where with regular bombs you can do 3 at a time. So yeah, if you want your regular bombs back, you can just talk to this guy, and if you talk to him, it'll restore your bomb count all the way back to max, so that's pretty handy as well. But let's go ahead and fuse with this guy, Billari. Let's go do this one right here. And what that's going to do is it will open up a chest over in the Wind Ruins. We've already done a lot of stuff in the Wind Ruins, but we've still got more to go, so we're gonna have to go get this one, because this is actually a very good chest. It doesn't have you climbing a beanstalk or anything, but it's still very worthwhile. So there we go. And oddly, if you're holding on to a remote bomb, you can't leave, so let's go explode that guy. And before we go back to normal size, there's some more stuff we can collect here while we're Minish. So we could have done this a little bit sooner after we got the flippers, but I decided to wait till now since we're over here for other stuff anyways. So let's go right inside here, and I'm gonna go ahead and get out my magic boomerang just to have that for the ice. You could also use the Pegasus boots on the ice, because that kind of helps a little bit, but it's a bit crazy for my taste. Let's go ahead and kill that guy. There we go. Let's slide on down. Oh my gosh! It's a very long and very thin thing. That is one good thing about the Pegasus boots, is they run very straight. As long as you don't touch the D-pad, you're gonna go straight with them, so it can help. But there we go, we got ourselves a red kinstone piece, as well as a piece of heart. But, as you can see, there's the chest over on that side, and we can't get to that from over here. There's 2 more entrances on the outside, so we're gonna have to go and check those out instead. So let me just work my way back through here. Probably should have killed these enemies the first time. Oh, okay. Okay, kill that Slugula. Let's get out of here. So that's the first cave done. That's kind of the big one. The second 2 are not nearly as bad. In fact, the second one is just a blue kinstone piece. Very, very easy right there. The third one is a little bit more involved, but it's mostly just going to be a bunch of blue bulldozers. So we'll go ahead and stun those guys. Maybe fight them with my sword beam. Put that to use. Yeah, look at that crud. Get out. Whoa, I don't know how that hit that pesto, but it did. All right, and we get ourselves another blue kinstone piece. And now we're done with this. So I'm going to go back. We're going to go to normal size. And we're gonna move on. I'm gonna go ahead and warp over to Castor Wild so we can go get that chest from the Wind Ruins. Let's go right over to here. And yeah, I'll just meet you guys by the chest. You guys have seen me do this backtrack before. And here we are. This is like right outside of the temple. So it's right there. And we had to go all the way back into this place. But there we go. We get a big bomb bag. And with that, we can now carry 99 bombs. Kind of ridiculous, but there you go. 99 remote bombs are good to go. We do not need to worry about running out of those cruds, even if we go pretty ham with them. So alright, we're done here. Let's go ahead and fly back to Hyrule Town. And after doing the elemental fusion, we do have some new dialogue here in Hyrule Town, so let's talk to some people. Only a few guards are still out there looking for that light force stuff. Uh-oh. She oddly does not have new dialogue. She kind of just always sticks with the same dialogue. Kind of weird. I keep wondering how you get to the rooftop deck at the Happy Hearth Inn. There's gotta be a way. Have you been up there yet? We'll go up there in just a minute. I really don't feel like going back to the castle for a while. I'm scared because people have said there are monsters inside the castle. I really don't feel like... Oh, okay, she says the same thing after that. Some of these characters do have 2 lines of dialogue. Some are just 1. A lot of them are 2, so I guess I'll go ahead and try to show those where they are. I wonder what I should make for dinner tonight. Hyrule stew, maybe? She only has 1 dialogue, though. So, okay, right here we have the orange Pico light we unlocked. So let's go ahead and see what that one does. Oh, that orange Pico light really makes traveling easy. It helps you find fairies everywhere. Care to buy it? So, 200 rupees just to find some fairies, even though we could go get 3 bottles of fairies for free from a fairy fountain. Yeah, I am not a big fan of orange Pico light. It's kind of weird because some of the Pico lights are just absolutely overpowered, game-breaking even, and other ones are just like completely useless. But, oh well. So, alright, enough of that. Let's go talk to a couple more characters. I wish we had a butcher. That would be nice, I guess. Hey, hey, lowest prices anywhere. Hurry up and buy, or I'll pelt you with fruits. Hey, hey! Okay, let's go talk to these couple, then we'll go inside the cafe, talk to them, and we'll be done with dialogue from there. You know, even this headband can be used as a weapon. A real man has to be able to do battle with whatever is at his disposal. What if all you have is a bag of cotton balls, dude? How am I gonna battle with that crud? I can hear those school kids laughing all the way over here. Uh-oh. Okay. Well, yeah, the school is actually open now, so we can go inside the school. I mean, I guess we are a kid, so might as well. Cheers! Yay! Cheers! Raise your milk for a toast. Hey, I know. Why don't we just have milk for dinner? That is probably not a well-balanced diet. Actually, I don't really know. You're going to the Royal Valley. I hear that place is haunted, but there's a secret entrance that will get you there from Hyrule Field. So yeah, the Royal Valley is where we need to go next, and there is indeed a secret entrance. We'll check that one out in the next episode. No! No tooting on the whistle, Link. You can tell all of your deepest secrets to a wall. The wall will never talk back. But what if it does? But I found if you talk to him right, walls will give up all sorts of secrets. Okay, let's go talk to Mama here. Welcome back, Hugh. You're my favorite customer. She always has to do the hair flip. So you've been good lately? Good. Hurdy-gurdy man, give me some good tips, dude. Do you know of the Goron Cave? It's a tunnel that the Gorons are digging, and if you can get all the way to the cave's end and place a kinstone, well, why don't I just let you try it for yourself? Okay. Everyone's so relaxed here. That's a good thing. A place you don't ever want to leave. That's my idea of a good cafe. Yeah, okay. Well, let's go back outside, guys. And let's start getting some collectibles. So right over this way, we're going to have the inn. And we can actually go to the top now, which we couldn't do before. There's a chest up there. So let's roll on over this way. And down here, we've got some stuff to light with our lantern. So let's go ahead and whip that crud out now that we got it from the Temple of the Droplets. And now we can go in here. Get ourselves a chest. I'm sure it'll be useful. A red kinstone piece. I mean, we've probably got more of those than we'll ever need, but hey, just in case, might as well get more. And while we're here, I guess we could talk to these guys. You want to go to the tomb of King Gustav of Hyrule? Then you'd probably better talk to Dampe. He's the gravedigger at the cemetery. Nobody knows the royal crypt better. Okay. Normal people can't enter the Royal Valley. There's a cryptic forest that leads into it, and people get lost there. The secret to finding your way through is reading all the signs. You'll never make it unless you read each one carefully. Alright, we'll keep that in mind for next time, because, yeah, it's going to be pretty crazy to get through there. And right here, we've got Ferrore just chilling in here forever. Yeah, she really will be here for the rest of the game. She's never going to be able to leave. Oh well, hello. Kids are great, aren't they? Sure. So I'm going to go inside here. We'll talk to the mayor, but now that we've got the ability to split into 3, we can finally go push that big block that's inside the basement here. So there you go, there's the mayor's dialogue, but let's go down here. Finally move this block. After waiting all this time, after being teased for so long, this better be a good reward. Let's go ahead and split into 3 here. Just like that. And let's push it up. And now we're done. That's all we had to do. Ow. Ow. That guy's not going to fly into range here. Oh well. So we'll go ahead and push this one along. And now what we got to do is move this guy out of the way. And now we can take this, and we can just drag it all the way down. Now the game doesn't expect you to actually do the puzzle this way. There's another entrance to the north, and it expects you to come from there. And in fact, it's kind of weird. If we go take that entrance as an exit right now, it's a little bit glitched. I don't know why my voice keeps cracking. Don't worry about that, guys. But all right, here we've got 200 rupees. So all of that, and that's all we get. Oh well. Let's go ahead and get out our remote bombs. And this is a perfect chance to actually use these things, because now we don't have to wait for the bombs to explode. So I'm going to blow up every single block we can here, just because it's very satisfying. You just got to be careful not to blow yourself up in the process. Yeah, this would take so long if you were actually doing this one where you had to wait for every single bomb. So remote bomb is so good for situations like this. Not that these kind of situations pop up that often, but when they do, it is really, really awesome. So there we go, blow that one up. Do I want to bother blowing up the second side? Why not, dude? We've got so many bombs. We've got so many bombs that I can not possibly use them all, even if I blow up all this crud. I have to, like, go out of my way to use all my bombs to actually run out. And the thing is, if we ever want to get it restored... Wow, an actual beetle. What the crud? But if we ever want to get it restored, we could just go back to Bellari, swap bombs, and then swap back, and it'll give us back to 99. Or we can just buy them at the shop or find them or whatever. But alright, right there, we kind of glitched up here because the game does not expect you to take that as the exit. You're supposed to push this to reveal it. I don't know how we got out while that was still being covered, but I don't know, man. So right now, we are actually inside of the school, because the school is now finally opened up. Hello, Link. We haven't seen you in school in a while. I'm so glad you came. I tell you, these kids are almost as mischievous as you are. Alright, now before we actually go inside the school, I do want to do a fusion, which I've actually already done, but there's a fusion we could do if they, if we see someone thinking of a question mark that wants to fuse the green triangle, that will open up that fusion inside that crud. So let's go ahead and finally get that fusion as well. So we'll go inside here. We've already been inside the basement, you guys have seen down there. So we'll just move on this way. See some kids eating their bentos here. Chomp chomp, I'm always the last to finish eating. Chomp chomp. Chomp chomp. We have to eat fast so we can have a longer recess. Chomp chomp. Alright, chomping down that rice there. Let's go talk to Tina here. That's her name. The children are on their lunch recess. Playing is as important as studying. After all, a healthy body leads to a healthy mind. Tina, why can't I fuse with you? I have a hypothesis to why we can't fuse with her, so we'll come back a bit later, I guess, but I do want to do a fusion with her today. So I'm doing things a little bit out of order compared to how I did them in my test run, and I didn't expect her fusion to be related to anything else that I skipped, but oh, well, maybe it is. So let's go up here and let's go talk to this guy. Whoa, you made it here really quickly. You're full of surprises, aren't you? I guess so. So we'll go over here, go back to normal size, and now we can go down and grab ourselves this chest, which is going to be yet another red kinstone. So many red kinstones today. All right, let's go back to small size. And we have to take the other exit because we can't actually squeeze through this little gap here. So we'll go through that. And now we'll go all the way back over that way and take the other exit. Now this exit over here, we only have to do if we've got this fusion. So now that we've got the fusion, we can go up here. This is where we actually collect it. So we'll roll up. Watch out for Mr. Scissors Beetle. Grab ourselves another red kinstone. Now, if we keep going up, there is some other stuff here, but even though we can split into 3, well, we still cannot deal with this rock. It is still too big. The game just loves doing that. As soon as we get a new ability, find a way to make it still not good enough. Oh well, so we can't get that for now. So let's go back out. Let's get to normal size. We'll go talk to the kids in the playground area. And then I'm going to try to figure out why I can't fuse with Tina. And let's go get back to normal size here. I don't know. Is her fusion tied to talking with the kids? Let's find out. So let's go talk to these kids. You've got to water these every day. Okay. I'm planting my flower bed. How about these kids? When I run, the thing that I'm eating always falls out of my mouth. All right. Yay! Yay! Kids always have the best dialogue. So let's go back out. Can we fuse with you now? We cannot. But what about Snot Kid? We got to talk to him. There's a ghost in the well. Uh-oh. This water feels good. Is there really a ghost in the well? I don't know if they're talking about this ghost down here. I mean, they can't be because he's still standing right here, right? So it can't be that. So maybe there's another ghost. Ooh. I don't know, guys. I don't see any darn ghost down here. Okay, I figured out why we can't fuse with Tina. So it turns out that it's just kind of random. She doesn't always want to fuse. So, like right now she doesn't. We go back out, we go back in. So I didn't realize her fusion was random. So just, if you're following along, keep that in mind. She might not have the fusion. If she doesn't, just go back out and go back in until she has it. And then we can fuse with her. So let's see, did we got it? Nope. Gosh dang it, game. There we go, we got it. So let's go fuse with Tina. We have to use a green slant right here, which I'm actually kind of low on. I've only got 3 left. I'm hoping that is enough to last through the entire game. But if not, well, we know how to get lots of kinstones, no problem. So this will make a chest appear in the Hyrule Highlands, which should not be too hard to get to since it's connected to Hyrule Town here. So there we go. We are done with the school area. So let's go to Hyrule Highlands and get that crud. And on the way, since the post office is right by Hyrule Highlands, I'll go ahead and read the newsletter on the way. In we go. So here we have volume number 6. This is here because we already paid for it before. Would you like to read it? Of course I would. Swordsman newsletter number 6. Here's what you do. Have you seen a monster wrapped in bandages? No. It tries to grab you? Well, here's a pro tip. Bandages burn easily, especially on a mummy. I don't have to spell this out, do I? Yeah, you know what I'm about to say. That's right. It's time to light up their world. Whoosh. Continue reading? Sure. Well, I haven't seen any enemy like that, but I'll keep that in mind. Teach us, teacher. Those heavy-handed floor masters and their irritating friends, the wall masters. They're really annoying, but if you beat one, they say you'll be rich. But it's just a rumor. Don't complain to me if it turns out to be wrong. So yeah, those enemies do have a higher chance to drop a good amount of rupees. Swiftblade's gossip column, rupee-stealing nasties. Those rupee camouflage creeps have been ripping a lot of you off lately. I've heard that you greedy adventurers are getting soaked. In fact, I hear that the greedier you are, the more it takes. Or so it seems, but it's just a rumor. And he's talking about the red, green, and blue rupee likes. So the higher the rupee on the rupee like, the more they'll steal. Swiftblade signing off. We've got a reader mail again. Hey, Swiftblade, do you have a hobby? Training! See you in issue 7. There you go, that's his answer. So we can't actually get issue number 7 yet, but I might as well go ahead and buy it. I've had 999 rupees for so long. We've had so many wasted rupees. I might as well at least buy that. And with that, we can now go over to Hyrule Highlands, and let's go and open this scrub, get ourselves a red kinstone piece. And while we're in the area, there is something more that I want to do here. Let's go ahead and move down a little bit and go over this way. Yep, let's go right over here, and let's go inside. Inside is this dude, Percy, and we can fuse with this guy. We could have done this a long time ago, but I waited until now because fusing with him right now, or before, would not have done anything. Until we get the lantern, we actually can't really get a reward for this, so I wanted to wait until we got the lantern to actually do this one. But now that we got that crowd, we are good to go. So that will open up this tree down in the Westwoods, so we're going to have to go down and check that out. Well, it opened up a path to his house, you can see right there. Oh, perfect, they fit! That's it. I've got it now, the perfect verse. Apart or whole, these two are one. Two lost and broken to halves, like me and my beloved. Okay. And after we leave and go back in, we can see Percy is a magical teleporter, dude. He's gone. So we'll go check out the Western Wood, where that little path opened up, and see if we can find Percy. So we'll go right down, and it's over to the left, over this way. And we'll go down here. Oh, gosh, dang it. Okay, we'll go down this way. And there he is, but he's looking kind of sad. What's wrong, Percy? Oh, dear Link, won't you listen to my verse? When I finally returned to my home, sweet home, a stranger was there. I'm an extremely shy person, and I just can't talk to someone I don't know. Oh, Why are you talking to me then? I guess we know each other somehow. So I had to put my feelings to verse. While I was gone, did you break in to practice your thieving art? Even if you rob my home, you can never steal my heart. Okay, we'll go inside and have some creepy lady here. A dark room settles my soul, I say. Do not turn on the lights, I say. We're gonna turn on the lights here. Here we go. We're doing this for Percy. Oh, suddenly it's a Bomoblin. Suddenly buttheads. But he doesn't really want to fight us. Oh dear, you found me out. Don't tell anyone. And we get 50 rupees. Yeah, we actually can't defeat this guy, but if we go outside, we'll once again see that Percy is a magical teleporter, because if we go back inside, there's Percy. I don't know how he snuck past us, but he did it. Oh my leg, thanks to you, I can finally go back in my house. It's been totally rearranged, but I think it's a good look. I put my feelings of gratitude to verse. The way made safe. I came back home to find me inside, all alone. In my chest, my poor heart aches. But for you, I feel the deepest thanks. And he's gonna give us some crud. He's gonna give us some stinking mysterious shells, which we already have the maximum amount of. So, oh well. But anyways, guys, with that, we are gonna go ahead and burn these bushes and wrap things up here for today. We'll come back next time and we will head towards that evil ketchup stain right here on our map. Hopefully with less voice cracks. I'll see you guys then. Take care.